is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and DJ freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, I show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So, guys, you can tell we're kind of pumped. We're kind of bullish. You know why? Because we got all these bearish people in the markets right now. We got people saying it's over. Guys, I just want to be the voice of reason here to get you guys pumped for the long term. You're going to have everyone telling you that you need to be bearish, like in general. Get the hell out of here with that. We're going to tell you the truth. We're going to tell you the truth, guys. We are going to tell you that there are going to be people out in this market, in this crypto Twitter verse, and the YouTube verse of our little crypto bubble that we're in, and they're going to convince you to dump your coins into some garbage, some new launch, some new thing. But I'll tell you what you need to do is not listen to the noise. You need to find those strong projects yourself. I can't tell you what to do, but you can at least follow my thesis lead and know that we are going to be going into an altcoin summer. We are going to be primed to have a supply squeeze for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for all of these coins that we've been talking about, specifically because of the exchange balances going down with Bitcoin and Ethereum on exchanges going down while the price has steadily been on an uptrend. You have to think about the institutional buying, the ETF buying, the countries buying, nation states buying. Retail isn't even here at all. People are so bored with crypto. When you try and talk to about people about crypto, they have no idea what you're talking about. They don't know what you're talking about. You even tell them about the base thing, Bitcoin, and they still don't even understand Bitcoin. So I'm telling you guys, we are in a massive rubber band pop that is going to happen because once people understand that they have been tricked, they've been psyoped into being bored about this. People should be jumping up and down, going wild right now because of the way that the market is. But they're not. It just is what it is. But we have been here through the bear market. We've been here at the beginning of the start of the bull run. We've been here the entire time to let you guys know that we have been long-term bullish. We've been adjusting our strategy. We've been telling you what we've been doing. We've been telling you the coins that we've been buying. We've even showed you the trades that went south. We've even showed you the trades that have gone well. So we've tried to be as transparent as possible on this channel. And so I hope you guys appreciate that. And if you've been with me from the beginning, shout out to all the OG people. Shout out to all the people that have been tuning into this stream. And we are going to be here no matter what. So we want to make sure you guys know that we're not here just for the good times. We're also here for the bad times. We're here for the bearishness. We're here for everything because we believe in crypto. We believe that this isn't some get rich quick scheme. It's just something that is going to be implemented to almost every single thing in our lives, just like the internet. So we know that we're bullish. We know that crypto is going to be something that we're going to want to be in long term anyway. So why not stick around for the ride? But all right, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to Dano Crypto. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. And we're going to get into today's show. We're starting the week strong. If you saw me on the Moon Show this morning with Mr. M, we had a great conversation, and if you want to tune into that, go and type in The Moon, and it'll pop up really fast if you go The Moon Carl, and that is Carl Runefeld's channel, so make sure you guys are tuning into his videos that he drops, because he drops real quick TA videos on the fly, and a lot of the times it lines up pretty damn close to what we are talking about on our channel, and also just the base TA of all of the technical analysts of the crypto markets, and at least the most respected ones, a lot of the times do end up lining up into a meshed thesis of where the price might be going in the short term. So what we have speculated for the short term, and before I get into that, guys, go into the Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord. Make sure you are using the links in the description to directly support the channel. And so we'll get into one of the images that we took a picture of on Friday. Now, on Friday, we said, look, we have a very good chance of moving up to 64,000. Now, we didn't break it. We hit it like right on the money, 64,000, and then got rejected. That's good, though. But look at where we're at right now. We're already back to 63. We're already back to 63,000. We're at $62,970. And guys, if you're wanting to trade this volatility, if you're wanting to trade this inverse head and shoulders that we said, look, is going to possibly break out, it's put a 70% to 80% chance we're going to break out of a reverse head and shoulders. And so that's what's happening right now, guys. So this is what is happening basically in the short term here. And so we're really happy about this move because it's showing strength. It's showing that if we break the 64,000 or break into 65,000, we have a couple of ranges that we can get to that will ultimately decide where we're going to go here in the short term. So what's the range? Okay, so if you're looking at the weekly, I actually want to look at the 4 hour here, because on the 4 hours where we have a descending wedge on the 4 hour that has been forming on Bitcoin for the past couple of days. And so let's move that back. Okay, so that the fact that we broke down into the purple box range, which we said, look, this range, if we break this range, longs will get wrecked. They will get wrecked 100%, and that's what happened. Longs got wrecked, so we wicked down all the way to $58,000. Now, why is that a key level? I drew a trend line from the last low that was at 56, and if you can see here that we made a higher low, and if we just keep making higher lows, even if we break down and say we break down from this level, go back into this range, and we go like say to 60, then bounce from 60, then that is giving us a true metric, for strength going into 63,004 and breaking this level right here, which is in the range of 64,000 and then 64,005. Once we break that, this is the second range. I want to show you guys. This is the second range in between 65,008 and 66,200. Now, if you look at the CME chart, there are a couple of gaps. Mr. M mentioned a gap that's lower at 61,000. We got one at 60,000 and 61,004. But if you look real closely, we filled a gap at 64,000. We filled the gap at 64,000. We're about to fill it right now. And if we fill that, I think the next obvious fill would be 66,000. That lines up with our chart here for the Coinbase chart on our range here to get to 66,000, which is at the top of this band right here. It's gotten squeezed a little bit. You see it rounded out, the Bollinger Band rounded out, and then here it got squeezed a little bit for a sideways range, and this is going to, and look, we're sitting at right this golden area to be able to range back up into $65,000 and $66,000 per Bitcoin. Now, this is going to make a good run case for Ethereum as well, because we have Ethereum. Ethereum has been on a now descending wedge from a asymmetrical triangle breakdown on the 4 hour. And you can see here that asymmetrical triangle formed off of a 4 hour descending bull flag wedge that broke out to the upside. So this thing broke out massively to the upside. I want to show you a chart that resembles this of an altcoin, a meme coin, that when you have a bull pennant, these things tend to break out very well. They tend to break out very well. So if we go to the daily, I want to show you the daily here. There's the, it's just, gosh, like there's so much potential because we had a test that, it was a small 4 hour wedge right here. Then it broke up and tested into the middle, broke down to the very bottom, and now we're sitting at key support to be able to crank up to the upside. So this is actually exactly what happened to Ethereum on this. Then we had a massive break to the upside. Instead of cooling off in the middle point, it cooled off almost straight to the top. So it almost got all the way to the top. It was very close because the middle point was right here at 3,400. So now we're sitting back at 3,400 as the cool-off point, to get back up to 4,100. Now, I am speculating that we might have a little bit more bullish movement with Ethereum than we did with Bitcoin with the ETF launch on Ethereum side. Why? I just think that the market structure is a little bit different right now for Ethereum as opposed to what Bitcoin was. And we're also on the daily, we're printing a green dot. We got a nice bullish divergence on the RSI. And I think we could be looking for Ethereum to crush past 3,500 and 3,600 per Ethereum. If we break past these levels, then we are going to be testing $4,000 per Ethereum and going up into 4,100 as the target for the breakout. We've already marked this. We've been talking about this. And what is this going to do? This is going to send us into an altcoin summer. What we've been talking about for weeks. We've been like a broken record talking about this. So we just want to make sure you guys understand this, that we are going into an altcoin summer. And so if you've been dollar cost averaging this whole time since the beginning of the year, say you like took some profits, or maybe you didn't take any at all. Maybe you ran up your coins, your blue chips in January and February of this year, because if you look at January and February of this year. We'll go and, okay, so look, January, look, it got up into altcoin season territory. According to this index, the top 50 performing altcoins sent us into a pre-testing of an altcoin season, okay? Because once we get anywhere near these metrics, according to the top 50 performing coins, which has been, we've mentioned these on this channel, it's been Toncoin, it's been Pepe, it's been Caspa, even Tron, Ethereum, BNB, we've had Pepe. This 90 days has switched up a lot because we've had an obvious downtrend happen with Bitcoin. We had some consolidation. We had a lot of these alts actually bleed out because from January and March of this year, we've had a downtrend and going back into Bitcoin, gaining a little bit of that strength. But once we see the Bitcoin dominance switch up, the Bitcoin dominance is going to switch up, and we're going to see a decrease in dominance. Ethereum dominance is going to go up because of the ETF, and then it's going to roll into altcoins. It's going to roll into altcoins. Now, I want you guys to put a put some. I don't know if you guys are you guys even chatting right now? I'm so sorry if I've missed the chat because I thought I had my chat box up. I haven't seen anything. Let's see. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with this thesis. I mean, you think that we are going to be going into an altcoin summer. I would really like for you guys to let me know your thoughts. Put your thoughts in the comments. And also, like, absolutely destroy the like button. Please put the emojis and all the things in the live stream. It really does help with keeping this thing active and fun. Are you guys here? Are you alive? Are you well? I know it's Monday, but we try and start these weeks strong on this channel. If you have been following this live stream, you'll know that we've been calling Mondays Crypto Mondays for a long time, because I think what better way to start your week than to start getting yourselves and your heads wrapped around the true run, guys, okay? You got to remember that the last cycle, we had altcoins running 30%, 40% a week, and it just kept going, and it just kept going. And, I mean, it was insane. It was absolutely parabolic. I mean, we were seeing market caps go out of this world. I mean, we look at what happened with Dogecoin. And the fact that Dogecoin has still been sitting in the top 10 since then, that just shows you the strength of community behind a coin that doesn't even have like a major team behind it. It's purely by the community's determination and will of keeping something like Dogecoin alive as a meme, as a theme, as the father of all meme coins. And actually, if you really want to get into it, Bitcoin is the father of all meme coins because it is a memed hedge against all financial systems, if you think about it. Now that's a meme right there. I would say it's okay. So hold on. FYR said, "This so hard to tell. Really, look at 1 week or monthly chart on BTC. Many bearish signs." Yes, I know there are bearish signs, but the thing is that we're in a different market structure. I am realistic. I get the bearish case scenario. I 100% get the bearish case scenario, and I present it. The bearish case scenario for Bitcoin, if we have indeed done what the bears would love, is to go right back down into 51,000. So guess what? They would have loved the price to go here. I mean, it almost did. Look, 58,000. That is not that far off from that 56,000 support that we bounced off originally. So I just think that we have sideways ranged long enough that if you want to do an Elliott, I would Elliott wave this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got to push. We got to push up. I mean, it's about per inflation. This should already be at 80K. Per inflation, and how the market has changed over the past 2 years, are you telling me that my eggs and my bread and my milk went up triple and almost double in price? My grocery bill went up double. And you're telling me Bitcoin at these prices right now, as of what we were in the previous market, and we're not primed for a breakout? Are you kidding me? Come on. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy here. I'm just starting to realize that the moment that the market starts to be bearish and people are calling for blood in the streets, is where this is the opportunity to buy. I mean, I see this thing Elliott waving right up to 70. I mean, if we break these levels and we get money flow, we get volume. Look at the MACD. Histogram is sellers are starting to get exhausted. You can't be too bearish on Bitcoin when you're after a halving. I mean, have to be a freaking nutcase to be bearish on Bitcoin at these levels. Look at this chart. I can't explain it to you any better. If you want to go back and watch literally every single episode on Monday of the Moon Show and my show, you would see that we have shown you the halving charts. Now, why do we show you this? Because it takes a year. For Bitcoin to see a massive parabola move on the price. Because it takes a little bit. That's the whole point of the 4-year cycle. So this is why it's not too late. It's not too late. You have to think about where Bitcoin was on May 2020. Look at where Bitcoin was on May 2020. Look at where it was in 2016. And look at where it went. It went up 672% from the bottom. And then from here, it went up 423%. And people were like, it's too expensive. People at every single level, from here, look at my mouse, from here, all the way to here, say it's too expensive. Well, guess what? Look, it's just, come on. I just can't. I'm talking to myself, guys. I'm really trying to make sure I'm also convincing myself to still be long-term bullish, because all of this noise that you're going to go through is going to be the hardest thing for you to hold on to your bags, to have conviction. It's the biggest. I've been seeing this. It was a good buy at spot at 60. Yeah. So basically, I was damn close. I got so close. I did have an entry at 60,200 and 60,800, but my leverage is a little high, and also my stop loss. I had a stop loss set, and so it hit the stop loss. I was trying to get back into an earlier entry, but what happened is I ended up getting in at 61,000, almost on the money. So I got in at 61,000, pretty decent entry, but I felt it. I took a picture of it. I said, look, this is going to possibly play out into a weekend pump of an inverse head and shoulders, and we have the Ethereum ETF that is actually bullish on for Bitcoin too. Like, it's like the Ethereum ETF is going to have bullish effects on Bitcoin price as well. So we were feeling it. So we got into the trade. We realized some profits on this at the as close as to the top as what we could. I think we took profit. Where did we take profit? We were gonna be real confident and not take any profit and say, oh, it's going to 64. And it literally went like right. I mean, it was so close. It was very close. Let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, if you study, that's a good point. Big Daddy Super Balls Rothschild says, so if you just focus percentage moves, Bitcoin is never expensive. Yeah, it's always cheap. If you think Bitcoin is going to be worth $1 million per coin in the next 10 years, then this is absolutely cheap. It's a steal. 72K is a steal. You could buy Bitcoin at 72K, and if you have a 10-year outlook, then it's not expensive at all. You're like, I've just got the best deal in the world. That's how you have to think about it. And you could also, if you're not here for Bitcoin, you're here for the altcoins, you can have that same mentality, but you have to have a better profit-taking strategy. That's the key. So your profit-taking strategy might switch up a little bit because of the nature of altcoins, okay? Bitcoin goes down 5%, altcoin's going to go down 20, okay? Bitcoin goes down 10%, and altcoin is going to go down 50 to 60%, okay? So this is where you're going to have to train yourself to understand these markets and understand that, hey, if you saw your opportunity from previous cycles and you notice that because Bitcoin, you watched the markets, you saw that when Bitcoin goes down 5%, your altcoins go down 30%, you have a different type of profit-taking strategy when it comes to alts as it comes to Bitcoin or Ethereum, okay? And so your strategy you have to analyze and know where your profit-taking areas could be, speculating, because you're not going to time the top perfect, you're not going to time the bottom perfect. And so if you have a long-term bullish vision on Bitcoin and crypto in general, you're going to not sell all of it. You're going to sell some, and you're going to keep a moon bag on the side to be able to hold it for the run. So I'll give two big accounts shout outs for if you want to get inspired to dollar cost average, watch cryptosrus and George. He's always reminding everyone, look, DCA is the way. And then if you want to get reminded about profit taking, and if you're taking profits, watch Crypto NDO. So I always use those two accounts. So if you want to get reminded to take profits and not be a dummy and build a moon bag, watch Crypto NDO. Shout out to Crypto NDO. And then if you want to get reminded about DCAing, watch cryptosrus. I am George. We're all George. And shout out to those accounts, because those are some of the OG accounts that I watched and inspired me to start doing my own channel, start doing my own content. And so want to make sure we give credit where credit is due. But now that we are actually breaking up into the $63,000 range, it's clear to me that we are going to be testing back over 64,000. We'll actually get over 64,000. And if you had been watching this channel, you would have known this, and you would have known that this is printing a inverse head and shoulders pattern. So here is the shoulder. We got the head here, and we're about to break up into basically the neckline right here. And so we break this level. Then the obvious next target is going to be 66,000, which goes into our thesis of filling the CME gaps that we showed you on the 4 hour just a couple of days ago before the weekend started. And Crypto Face was like, this guy called the weekend pump. Bitch, I called the weekend pump. Just my channel's kind of small, so there's not as many people watching it, but son of a gun, I called it too. I called it too. All right, so guess what? We're going to pump to 66,000 to fill the gap. So I'm just telling you now, we're pumping. We're going to fill that gap. We're going to fill the 66,000 gap. Bollinger Bands don't lie. They're going to, it's just going to print. So just watch it. Doesn't mean it's not going to get rejected. I mean, it's going to get rejected probably in some of these levels. I would imagine a rejection will happen. Let's see. We have a possible rejection at 64.5, 64.6, and then we could play a little game here where we go like this. We go like this. We go up, and then it tests down to this level here, back to 63, and then we start going up like this, and then we range clear. And that would be a textbook reversal move. But we also could be wrong. We also could be dead wrong. But I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. Definitely confident. All right, we hope you guys are feeling well. Thanks for tuning in. We're not trying to be intense, but we're trying to, a lot of the times I feel like I'm talking to myself when I'm on this live stream. I'm like, Dano, listen to yourself. Listen. Just listen to yourself. I hear my daughter laughing in the background. She's got a really funny laugh. All right, well, shout out to all the people that have watched and commented on my newest video. You guys are super dope. This video has gotten to over 1,000 views in a day. So thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. You guys have been making noise on the video. And guys, if you haven't like posted a comment or anything or hit the like button or actually watched this video yet, please do so. We go into a lot of different things in this video, but the main point of the video is to have patience. If you can't wait even a year, if you can't even hold something for longer than a year, then you're in the casino. You're in the casino. Do you understand? Like, I was in the casino. I had that casino mindset off and on. Not to say I had it the whole time, but what the market will do is the market will push that FOMO on you so hard to get into these new projects, new launches, new coins, all this stuff. And what you end up doing is getting bored with the things that you were holding for a year or 2 years. And that's not to say that there are coins that like die. I mean, there's coins that they're dead. There's coins that have probably just been underperforming in your portfolio and you're just like, Jesus, if I would have just bought bonk or whatever it may be. I get that. I understand. I 100% understand that. But what I'm trying to get you to realize is that, as an example, with Pepe, Da Vinci and Carl made a video a year ago after Pepe already kind of pumped a little bit, and we saw it was like pumping, went up at that crazy percentage from where the launch price was. And in this video, they at least were analyzing the fact if would you buy? Is it too late to buy Pepe? Is it should you trade it? Should you buy and hold it? And so I think they were right in giving their community a little heads up on to at least just like know about it, know about Pepe, know that it's getting traction. But the thing that I feel like they were kind of wrong on, because they were just talking about, they're speculating. It was a year ago. They said, I don't know if it would be a buy and hold. Maybe trade it. And then I presented a chart in the video as they were talking about that. Let me see if I can find it. So they're talking about it right here, so we'll go into it. Just a second. Let me get my sound right.
Other meme coins, but I really think that
we're gonna play the clip.
Pump higher. This is going to be.
I'm talking about it right now.
Now is the question: is it too late to buy Pepe? Please tell me.
Well, I mean, Binance is going to be listing it very shortly.
Listed already.
It is listed already?
I think so.
Yeah?
This was a year ago.
Then, yeah. Then
A year
other
ago.
exchanges are going to list it as well. So you're going to see, as more exchanges list it, the price is going to continue to pump higher. Now, I would suggest you trade it. Don't, you know, buy and hold, because it's kind of late for that. But you can trade it.
Okay. The video was released May 23rd on Carl's channel, and now we have June 2024, where we had that massive run. Okay, so but look at how long look at how long it took though for the pump again to happen. It took a year. It took a year. Not 2 months, not 3 months, not 6 months. It took a year, okay? Now, if you take that same mentality with Bitcoin and apply it to the 4-year halving cycle, you apply this to your altcoins, your strong altcoins, and the things that now have kind of revealed themselves as the strong memes, you have to hold them for a year. Hold it for max profits. Not for G2X, not for G3X. No, like 10, 15, 20. Okay? That's what this video is about. This is why I think this video has been performing as well as it has, because it has a simple, clear message in it. And then it talks about specific coins, okay? So it talks about specific coins. It's talking about all of these, okay? I'm not telling you to buy those. This is just what I picked as the strongest meme narratives happening right now in the space. And you could make that distinction yourself, but at least have the conviction to hold the damn thing, hodl, and know that like, if it's a strong meme, it will be around for a while, okay? Because one thing that Da Vinci did say in that video is say, look, Dogecoin and SHIB are still going to be here. And he was right. They are still here. Shiba Inu is still at a massive trading volume. Dogecoin is at a massive trading volume. In terms of memes in general, in market cap, I mean, look at the market cap, and you can see that Pepe, Shiba Inu, and Dogecoin have the highest market cap and trading volume out of the whole entire market. And Brett now has surpassed Floki, which Floki's been in the mix for a little bit. Previous cycle has utility. There's a game. There's more things happening with Floki. But Brett has been able to trade up into 1.6 billion market cap with a trading volume of 44 million on the hourly. That's insane. That's insane. So the strong memes do survive because it's the onboarding process for getting liquidity onto the layers that they're on. For instance, like Pepe and Shiba, Brett's on base. But because Ethereum's going to do well, Base will do well naturally. And the memes that are on Base, there's no base coin. There's no base coin. So what's going to carry the narrative in people using Base? A mascot. And the mascot has been unofficially picked. It's Brett, I think. I mean, it's an obvious one at this point. I mean, if you can't see the writing on the wall, that's why I've been kind of like, I've been going now all in on Brett. I mean, I'm building up the bag. I'm getting thousands of dollars into Brett. And because of the fact that, you know, I got fudded out of it, and I'm just telling you guys, this is why I'm going to say, look, I'm not going to sell this stuff until we're like until Bitcoin is at over $100,000 per Bitcoin. I ain't selling shit. I'm not selling nothing. I'm going to keep buying and Bitcoin. So please go watch that video, guys. Please go watch the newest video. Like, make the thing go viral, because I really think that it has a really amazing message for someone who has now been in the crypto space since 2021. I have seen some stuff. I have been trading through it. I've gotten burned. I've done the stupid thing. I've round tripped the bag. I've bought a meme coin. I've seen it go to $2,000, $3,000 and didn't sell. I've done the dumbest stuff. I've done it all. I've also sold when it's been up like that. But it's just like, I'm telling you guys, from my experience, you just have to, you gotta have more long-term vision. Don't walk into the casino that is crypto Twitter, because that will make you have a casino mindset and that will wreck you. Don't let people like convince you that cheating and aping into every single new launch token is going to make you a millionaire. Yeah, it could, but I'm telling you, the fast, quick money, you're gonna lose it just as fast. A Solana Jeet would contest otherwise. Headband's probably spitting his coffee out right now, because me and him have been going back and forth on Twitter, and he's like, bro, you need to just give it up. He's like, just go into new launches. It's how you're gonna succeed. And I'm like, I'm not playing the casino, dude. I'm not playing that. I know what coins I like. I'm going to stick with them. I'm not going to end up swapping. I'm not going to swap into something just because crypto Twitter is telling me to. Okay? I'm going to go by not just all of the people talking about it. I'm going to look and say, okay, what's the trading volume like? What's the chart look like? Is it a good narrative? Then we can talk. All right, so I asked Ponky, the official account of Ponky. I said, I need to be Ponkied, please. And they said, get your helmet here. I said, okay, well, is this how you use it? They liked it. They didn't comment back, but I bet they at least laughed. I said, is this how you use it? I'm not sure. I think Donald Trump is fighting the good fight. He's fighting the good fight. He's taking more onslaughts than any person in politics, I think, ever in history. So shout out to President Donald Trump. All right, so we have some bullish news. We got Sony enters crypto market with S-Blocks Exchange. Super bullish. So we talked about this morning on the Moon Show, and we have speculated that this could spur Sony being maybe the leader, just like how they were leaders in the console race with the PlayStation and also with the PlayStation 2, record-breaking sales for both of those systems whenever they launched in Japan and whenever they launched worldwide. Record-breaking sales for these systems. Major competitors with Nintendo and with Sega. So guys, you have to understand, when Sony gets into the market, it's bullish time, okay? For like, you don't understand. I mean, do you understand? No, you don't understand. No, because everyone's freaking bored. Everyone doesn't give a crap. They don't care. Literally, they don't care. And that's why we're streaming. This is exactly why we're streaming. This is exactly why we have a channel. This is exactly why we are full-time crypto. Because no one cares. Because you will care. And guess what? You're going to be running to my channel. You're going to be running to my channel. You're going to be running. People are going to be calling. My phone's going to be blowing up. Watch. 100K, my phone's going to be blowing up. Because people are going to be like, I saw you were been talking about this for about 2-3 years. And I'll be like, yeah, I have been. Where the have you been? Where the hell have you been this whole time? So just get ready, guys. Just get ready. All I got to say is get ready. Get ready, baby, because it's going to be crazy next couple weeks, couple months, couple years. And we got a presidential election happening in 6 months. I mean, are you kidding me, guys? And you're bored. and you're bored. And you're bored. What are you speaking about? I mean, even YouTube. You know, people are buying views and buying subscribers and bots to even make it look like people care about crypto. But here's the truth. Check it out. People are going to be running to go on these live streams. I remember the heydays of BitBoy Crypto where they had like 3,000, 4,000 people tuning in to their live streams during the bull market. I remember. I was one of those 5,000 people watching and tuning in. And I mean, you know, shout out to those channels. Shout out to like the channels that were streaming through all of that stuff. And regardless if you liked the you know, or Ben Armstrong or whatever, or all the controversy and stuff like that, like that channel brought a lot of different crypto influencers that I had never heard of into my attention, like Crypto Windio, like Tom Crown, like Jason Casper, like George. I mean, go down the list. I mean, like J Chains, all these people. So I want to tell you, Ben Armstrong, because I know you watch my channel. I'm going to tell you, thank you. Thanks for, in those times, doing those live streams, bringing those people on, and kind of building a little bit of a structure of crypto live streams and how they could be done. So with you and the team, thanks. Thanks for the inspiration, because now we're taking the torch and we are the next guard coming in. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning into the live stream today. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the best community in the world. And I want to make sure that you guys know about that. I'm still running the treasure giveaway. And if you have not used BITFLEX yet, what are you doing? It is one of the top upcoming exchanges where it is the simplest, but has enough metrics inside this exchange to do technical trading, technical analysis, and keep it simple. If you want to spot buy all that stuff, no KYC, and you guys can use my link in the description and you get a sweet, fat, juicy bonus, but then you also get entered in to win a treasure Safe 3, which is one of the top cold storage wallets that you can have in the business. And so with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's live stream. I really do appreciate you. And I will see you later today, because we will be streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys don't know, we stream Monday through Friday, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We bring you the news. We bring you the most relevant things and trending things that are happening in crypto. We talk about the altcoins. We do Bitcoin analysis. We do Ethereum analysis. And we also try our best to just be overall positive and optimistic about the crypto markets in general. We sometimes even give you some matrix glitches of life in there as well, sprinkled in. But all right, guys, we really do appreciate you. We love you so much, and we want to see you back. We want to see you back. If you're new and you tuned into this channel for the first time, welcome, and we hope you come back. All right. God bless, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.